as the presumptive Republican nominee and his allies are pushing an outlandish conspiracy theory tied to the case, falsely suggesting the FBI's search of Mar-a-Lago was part of an effort by the Biden administration to assassinate Trump.
This was an attempted assassination attempt on Donald John Trump, or people associated with him. They wanted a gunfight. They brought they had use of deadly force authorized by the director of the FBI and Merrick Garland.
The former president himself also posted on social media echoing the conspiracy theory, saying, quote, crooked Joe Biden's DOJ in their illegal and unconstitutional raid of Mar-a-Lago authorized the FBI to use deadly lethal force. The conspiracy theory is tied to the FBI's use of force policy, which is in the department's manual and which it employs for nearly every search warrant. The policy was part of the FBI's search warrant process at Mar-a-Lago and included in court documents. It states that law enforcement officers of the Department of Justice may use deadly force only when necessary. The false claim prompted the FBI to release this statement. The FBI followed standard protocol in this search, as we do for all search warrants, which includes a standard policy statement limiting the use of deadly force. No one ordered additional steps to be taken, and there was no departure from the norm in this matter.
We should remember that Donald Trump was on the East Coast, right? He was not in Florida when all of this took place. And actually, the reason that the FBI chose to make this search after this back and forth with DOJ over a very long time, in which the FBI was actually kind of pushing back and not wanting to actually go do this search, they chose ultimately to do this search at a time when they knew Donald Trump was nowhere near it. So if this is an assassination plot, it's the worst assassination plot in the world. They missed where he was at the very time that they were actually making this search. And these are just really standard documents. And you've even seen some really right-wing former FBI special agents who essentially want to get rid of the FBI even say that this isn't quite really what we're talking about here. It's really a conspiracy theory based off of these just standard documents that the FBI does in every single case, preparing for contingencies. But this was really just like in case that happened. The overall thing is that they tried to calm the situation down as much as possible. They did do that, reach out to the Secret Service to tell them that they were coming. They really just tried to really just lower tensions and make this as smooth as possible.
And Ryan, really quickly, how unusual is it that the FBI actually issued a statement here?
Very unusual, but I think, in this media environment, they're doing little quicker punches, a little bit of pushback to a lot of this misinformation.